Once we've cleared a lot of the snow, I'll go in. Then I'll call each one of you by name, so you can come in and confirm what I have seen. Understood?" They nodded in unison. By now some of them were crying. Their tears froze to their faces. Not one spoke. They began their work, created a circle of evenness around the tent. Atkinson crawled in again. Half light in there now, a frigid gloom. He saw only indistinct shapes and instinctively reached out. The canvas rustled. He needed more light. Slowly it came. 3 outlines of death, 2 closed sleeping bags, and 1 fearsome face. He would never get used to the nightmares, never forget the green light inside the tent and their yellow, frost-bitten faces. He opened the 2 sleeping bags to reveal the bodies of Wilson and Bowers. They had slept themselves into death calmly, from what he could see, but the weather had carved mutilation into their faces. Scott had thrown his sleeping bag wide open at the moment of death, or so it seemed. His face was distorted by a grimace of pain and fear, the skin glassy and scarred across his starved cheeks. Like the other 2, he was frozen solid. They had lain here, under the snow, through the blackness of winter, in cold so fierce that boiling water would freeze when thrown in the air. Atkinson did not try to close the dead man's eyes. The eyelids would have shattered. He shook his head, tried to remember these 3 friends in life, but could not. When they hadn't returned at the end of the Antarctic summer the previous April, he knew they hadn't survived, of course, but he hadn't expected this, not to find them here, perfectly preserved in their last moment, and only 2 of them at peace.